In this video, we'll be talking about the Bad Batch Season 2's trailer and how a fall release date was announced soon afterwards. Remember when the first season of Bad Batch came out last year on Disney+? Fans were absolutely thrilled to see how the animated series would pan out. Just like the first season was a major hit among Star Wars fans, we now have exciting news about the upcoming season. First, Season 2's release information was announced after the trailer. Originally, when the posters of Season 2 were released, fans were told that it would come out in the fall of 2022. This was a quite ambiguous announcement because fall can literally mean any month between September and December. On May 29th, Disney Plus released the official trailer for Season 2 on its YouTube channel. This was met with delightful reactions from fans who expressed their excitement by commenting and sharing it across other social media platforms. However, a definite release date was still unknown, much to everyone's surprise. Just a few days after this trailer's release, Disney Plus announced the premiere date for Season 2. Disney said that the season would be out on September 28th. This is an early fall release date, just as many people had guessed. However, some other details about the release were also given out. Fans who watched Season 1 last year may remember how the episodes followed a weekly pattern of release. There were 16 in total, and one was available to stream on Disney Plus every Monday up until August 13th. This year, the second season will also include 16 episodes, but it's possible they'll be released every Wednesday instead of Monday. This pattern can be seen by other Star Wars shows as well. Though we haven't received official confirmation about whether it will be Monday or Wednesday, we do know they'll come out on a weekly basis. Secondly, we have some interesting details from the trailer. It seems to be quite typical for Disney Plus now that trailers are released separately for types of audiences. Those who attended the Star Wars celebration were shown a different version compared to the trailer currently available on YouTube. While we aren't quite sure what the trailer from the event was like, we do have several details from the public one. There seem to be quite a lot of changes made in Season 2. For example, we see that Gungi will be introduced. Known to be a part of the Wookiee species, Gungi originally appeared in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Fans are excited to see how well his character fits in here. Similarly, Omega and the remaining members of the Bad Batch will probably shift their armor towards a family now, as indicated by the trailer. An important highlight of the public trailer is the return of Commander Cody after Order 66. Fans who have seen the Star Wars films may remember him as one of the few clones who were actually given importance in the franchise. Actor Temuera Morrison played his role in the sixth film, Revenge of the Sith. Known for loyalty, Cody served as Obi-Wan Kenobi's commander and had a close relationship with Captain Rex as well as the Bad Watch while the war was taking place. With the sudden erasure of the expanded universe by Disney, Cody's role in the series was left unclear. Fans had been hoping to see him again in a related show. Now with him joining this new series, we're excited to see whether he'll side with the Bad Watch or Crosshair. Who knows? Maybe he could be with both. Lastly, there's another important theme that we can determine after watching the trailer. The Bad Batch will feature a search for a purpose among the characters. While the Batch was originally brought together in the form of an army to fight for a government, it's important to know that such a government does not exist anymore. Members will no longer have a symbol of their unit, but that's not the only change evident from the trailer. Echo might be assuming the role of the leader now, and Omega might be training as a soldier. So in short, the Bad Batch members will no longer be considered as soldiers. Next, we have cast details from Season 2. In addition to informing us about the release date and other plot details, the trailer also gives us some insight into who's going to be joining us in the new season. Well, the cast list seems to be somewhat limited, but there's an interesting reason for that. It's because D. Bradley Baker will be voicing every single clone in the show. That's right. This means all 5 members of the Bad Batch will be played by him. It might seem impossible to some, but he'll be using separate vocal patterns for each character. Isn't that amazing? Only a talented voice actor can manage to do that. Otherwise, Michelle Ang will be returning as Omega, as she is the only female clone in Star Wars. Similarly, Rhea Perlman will be playing Godmother Sid again. Dave Filoni can also be expected to appear in cameos like he usually does. And as far as the character of Fennec Shand is concerned, we don't know for sure if Ming-Na Wen will be reprising, but there are rumors that she might. We might also be seeing new characters join this season. Disney Plus has been super quiet about that, so we'll assume they're keeping it a surprise for the end. All we can do is keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. And we also have important highlights about Season 2 from the images released. The trailer may have given us important information about the release and casting, but some images from Season 2 released soon afterward gave out hints as well. 2 of The photos released on the internet show the Bad Batch standing together, but they look different than they did in the previous season. The armor is changed, and Omega looks older than she did earlier, so perhaps Season 2 will feature a time jump. We did get a hint of this in the trailer as well, but those were brief shots, and the images show them more clearly. The Bad Batch, initially called Clone Force 99, was seen in the 7th season of Star Wars, The Clone Wars. The events of the series occur in the aftermath of Order 66, as Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, and Echo meet an Omega, a female clone. They then travel across the world in an attempt to take on the recently made Empire. The conflict between them and Crosshair is a major thing to look forward to in Season 2. Time for some other news, starting with a clip released from Season 2 indicates a time jump. At the Star Wars Celebration Anaheim, attendees were able to see an official clip from Season 2 of The Bad Batch. This was shown along with the exclusive trailer not released for the public. As shown in the clip, we see the Bad Batch's ship, known as the Marauder, in a seemingly tropical area. Omega is seen having longer hair and older in age. As Echo and Hunter run from huge crab-like creatures on the ship, Omega gets active and perhaps starts preparing to fight back. It's a short clip, but very humorous and with great visuals. The main takeaway from the clip, however, is that there's definitely a time jump because Omega's physical appearance is different. Plus, the previous season didn't end at a point where Omega could potentially be seen as a soldier, so we expect Season 2 to be months after the events of Season 1. Also, Michelle Ang and Dee Bradley Baker revealed their favorite scenes from the show. Michelle Ang, who plays Omega, and Dee Bradley Baker, who plays Crosshair, have recently revealed their personal favorite scenes from Season 1 of The Bad Batch. Any guesses as to what these might be? Both stars said that their favorite scenes were the ones in which they were together on screen. How adorable! Fans have already expressed delight of seeing them together on the show, and this just further amplifies that. Michelle mentioned one particular scene where Omega shows kindness to Crosshair by saying that it was an absolute joy to film. She said she loves these small, intimate moments between characters on an action-packed show like this. By highlighting Omega's forgiveness of Crosshair, she stressed over how impactful this will be on their relationship in the show in the future. Dee also discussed a similar scene where his character prepares a room for Omega by saying that it's perhaps his most cherished moment on the show. It emphasizes how warm and affecting one simple action can be between two characters. Additionally, Dee said he liked the cafeteria food fight scene as it was very amusing to film. Lastly, Cad Bane's ship from The Bad Batch was revealed at LegoCon 2022. Recently at the second annual LegoCon, Disney revealed the bounty hunter Cad Bane's ship during a live stream from Denmark. This ship was originally seen in the first season of The Bad Batch, and fans interested in collecting Star Wars Lego pieces were fascinated by this new addition to the set. The ship contains just as many features as it did in the show, from a huge cockpit to a foldable engine to a laser jail cell for Omega. This Lego set is exactly the same as Cad Bane's actual ship from Season 1. Fans seem very eager to get their hands on this once it becomes available in stores. And that's a wrap for this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And we'll see you in the next one.